today's vlog is gonna be kind of boring, but I mean, it could be exciting if you want it to be. It's kind of up to your discretion. But today, I'm not really doing anything interesting, so I don't really have much to vlog about in terms of, you know, me traveling or doing something kind of cool like that. But what I figured we could do is, as like a vlogger, I could like answer questions, and I don't really have a platform for people to like submit questions. So I basically am in the midst of doing a Google search to find questions that people like ask vloggers and stuff, like typical questions. And I figured one by one, maybe we can just dive into a few questions and go from there. So a lot of these questions are like, they're all like really random questions. There's no like real structure to any of them, other than they're like basically what I would describe to be icebreaker questions. Share your favorite subject in high school. I really wouldn't even, probably science. Physics, let's go with physics. Have you participated in any sports? When I was in high school, I played water polo and I swam. But in college, I'm not on any team. Here's your question. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Has to be Casey Neistat, without a doubt. He's just like such a cool dude, so adventurous, like always traveling, always doing something, and genuinely just like an overall good guy. I know he's like ran fundraisers and stuff for, I think it was like Africa, and to get people like water during, I think what it was like a drought or something. But he has got to be without a doubt my favorite. PC or Mac? Mac. Without a doubt, Mac. I do a lot of editing on this computer, and I have tried to use PC at school, and it never works the way that I want it to. It always freaks out or shuts down or does something that it's just absolutely annoying. Mac runs so much better for me, and it's just kind of like the way that I grew up was I didn't use PCs much. I just grew up learning Mac, so it would just be counterintuitive to try to learn a PC at this point, just because it's not that interesting to me, and Macs are just, in my opinion, so much better. But there are computers by PCs, there are like PCs that are good, that, I mean, you know, they're not hard to learn, it's just that I don't want to. What phone do you have? I have the iPhone 6. I'm not gonna really do a recommendation about it. It's a good phone, it speaks for itself. What's your favorite perfume? Not applicable. I think this is kind of a fun question, or probably funny rather than fun, but it says, do you ever get strange reactions when you tell people your hobby? My hobby being like YouTube and like filming. Just because it's kind of like a new thing, I don't really talk about it much, and it's probably because it kind of looks like an impulsive thing right now. So I feel like if I do tell people, I probably would get strange reactions, just like why are you starting a YouTube channel? Like, that's such a wannabe thing. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I just never really bothered to. I mean, like, there's people who know about it, like my Finsta, people who follow my Finsta. That's really it right now. But like, I haven't gotten really many strange reactions thus far. But it's because primarily up to this point, this vlog has been just an extension of my Finsta. But hopefully, well, the plan is that it's gonna go farther than that. Are you have you gone to college? I actually am in college. I'm currently I'm in summer right now, obviously, but I'm gonna be going into my sophomore year at Tea or coffee? Not even a question. Coffee. These questions are like so personable, like way too personable. Do you use sarcasm a lot? best question I have seen so far. Yes, sarcasm is like, if this was like, this whole space right here was my area of like life, the core to that area, like the foundation, everything to that whole thing of life, that whole core is without a doubt packed, solidified sarcasm. My whole life, sarcastic. Not like I'm saying my life is one big joke, but I'm sarcastic. I've said it so many times now it sounds weird. Sarcastic. I'm now I'm sarcastic a lot. That's essentially what I mean. Next time I do this, I'm gonna like set up a panel kind of thing over like some sort of Q&A app, because some of these questions are just so inapplicable to me, and honestly not even some, it's pretty much just all of them. If you could sing a duet with anyone, who would it be? I don't know. Dogs or cats is applicable. I like dogs. Bird watching or whale watching? Why? Diamonds or pearls? What are you listening to right now? The sound of my voice. Isn't it so pleasant? I love the sound of my voice. I'm just kidding. These are the questions that matter. Do you take shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? These are the essentials. I have. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Aren't they like somewhat always kind of tucked in at some point, and then like somewhat always kind of tucked out, like when you pull the sheets over to like go to bed, if you made your bed? Do you always smile for pictures? I think so. I don't really think about that. I thought so. Do you cut out coupons and then never use them? These questions are just starting to get worse. Just exponentially worse. Were you ever a Girl Scout? This might not be applicable to me at all. Nike or Adidas? Nike. The last concert you saw? Florida Georgia Line. Wait, that's not true. No, the last concert I saw was DNCA. Really good live, actually. Really good. Flo Rida was there. He wasn't good at all. Can you curl your tongue? Gotcha. Afraid of heights? Absolutely not. I love heights. Is Christmas stressful? What? Do you sing in the car? I jam in the car. Absolutely jam. When that favorite song of mine comes on, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Jam. What do you drink with dinner? Milk. Healthy bones, strong bones, happy person. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? Honey mustard. I'm specifically thinking of Chick-fil-A right now, and now I'm hungry. Dang it. Why did you start a YouTube channel? That's a good question. That is actually a really good question, because I feel like when a lot of people start a YouTube channel, it's for like kind of a specific reason. To become famous, to be, like show your films. People look at it as kind of like an area for art, an area to kind of create something cool and put it online for people to view, obviously. I didn't start a YouTube channel for any one specific reason. I started it for kind of a multitude of reasons. One being that I was kind of getting sick of the whole Finsta thing and kind of wanted to do something more with it. Two, I really started to enjoy film because I would be playing around with like my GoPro and like my family's like camera, the one that I'm currently shooting this on. This camera. But then I kind of started to do it more, and it became more exciting for me. It became like something I looked forward to doing every single day, which is the way it should be. You should, enjoy what you get to do every single day. And so when I kind of started to create this channel, I didn't really expect that it would kind of turn into an area for me to really create and be creative, but that's kind of what it's turned into, more or less, because while I get to kind of like talk to you about like what's going on in my life and make films and edit them and do a bunch of cool different things, that was so awkward, said, while I get to do all these things, I'm also doing other things on the outside of that. I have 2 other jobs. I'm going to be going back to school in like a month and a half. I have all these things kind of going on in my life, all this different traffic. But this is like the one thing that is actually very enjoyable about my day. Now, I don't not like my day, but I'm just saying that it's like very enjoyable to be able to do this, to kind of create something very unique on a daily basis, and it's a good thing for my headspace to be able to put out something creative. Not every day, but maybe every day at some point. But right now, 2 to 3 times a week, and kind of give that much. The other reason has to be because, you know, there's these trips I've been going on that you've now seen 2 videos of. And wow, I just realized how bright this light coming from behind me is, or in front. Wow. These trips that I've been going on, they're actually like for a reason. I do enjoy traveling, and that's why I've dedicated so much of my life to wanting to keep doing these trips, not just hiking, but like flying places and staying in hotels or camping. Like it doesn't matter. It's just that right now the only money I have is for like simple hiking trips and camping and stuff like that. I don't have money to be taking luxurious trips across the world into the Caribbean or into, you know, Europe or Africa or whatever. I just don't have the money for it. I have the money for like relatively local hiking, day or possibly overnight trips. But I love traveling, and that's when I kind of started to develop with 2 friends of mine who are now like partners in an idea that I'm building, or that we're building. It's like a media / clothing kind of company that it's slowly building, but in time we will get there. It's just that this vlog wasn't just dedicated to telling the story of my every single day life. It was kind of like a bigger thing at the beginning, because I wasn't going to do it every single day. But as I learn the software more and more, as I am able to like understanding how the vlogging kind of lifestyle works a little bit more, I'm able to put out more videos more often than I originally thought I could. I'm not saying it gets easier, it doesn't. It just gets more efficient. The video quality goes up, but I'm also able to crank out more videos at a time. Up to this point, my knowledge about iMovie was pretty minimal. I mean, I'm looking to get Final Cut at some point in the near future to do more customized editing, but thus far, I've been able to really teach myself a lot of these different things, and hopefully you've liked what I've done. Today's vlog was a little drag, I get it, but to the traveling and to the adventures, they will return soon. But I'm also doing this vlog to kind of give a background on who I am and what I'm doing and why I'm here, and that this is kind of a forum for all my everyday life, but also this company kind of idea that I'm starting, that I have started, and the building of all of it.